Hi, welcome. This is Learning A Course in Miracles. My name is Jolie, and I show up every day and I read and I summarize the Course in Miracles so that, number one, I can learn it and I will share it with you guys. So we are on lesson 160. That's 160, and can be found on pages 295 and 296. So let's get started. Lesson 160. I am at home. Fear is the stranger here. Again, I am at home. Fear is the stranger here. So fear is the stranger to the ways of love. Identify with fear and you will be a stranger to yourself, and thus you are unknown to you. What is yourself remains an alien to the part of you which thinks that it is real, but different from yourself. Who could be sane in such a circumstance? Who but a madman could believe they are what they are not and judge against themselves? There is a stranger in our midst who comes from an idea so foreign to the truth. They speak a different language, looks upon a world truth does not know, and understands what truth regards as senseless. Stranger yet, they do not recognize to whom they come, and yet maintains their home belongs to them while they are alien now and who is at home. So, and yet, how easy it would be to say, this is my home, here I belong, and will not leave because a madman says I must. What reason is there for not saying this? What could the reason be except that you had asked the stranger in to take your place and let you be a stranger to yourself? No one would let themselves be dispossessed so needlessly unless they thought they were another home more suited to their tastes. Who is this stranger? It is fear, or you that is unsuited to be the home which God provided. So, is it fear that love completes and is completed by? No, there is no home that can shelter love and fear. They cannot coexist. If you are real, then fear must be an illusion. And if fear is real, then you do not exist at all. How simply then the question is resolved. Who fears has but denied themselves and said, I am the stranger here, and so I leave my home to one more like me than myself, and give them all I thought belonged to me. Now they are exiled of necessity, not knowing who they are, uncertain of all things but this. Cannot be yourself. What do we search for now? What can we find? A stranger to ourselves can find no home wherever we may look, for we have made return impossible. Our way is lost, except a miracle will search us out and show us that we are no strangers now. The miracle will come, for in our home ourselves remain. It asked no stranger in and took no alien thought to be itself, and it will call its own unto itself in recognition of what is its own. Little twister there, right? So who is the stranger? God certainly suffices, who we know to be who we belong, and then we keep asking this question, who is the stranger? So today we offer thanks that God has come to search the world for what belongs to God. God's vision sees no strangers, but beholds God's own and joyously unites with them. They see them as the stranger, for they do not recognize themselves, and yet as they give them welcome, they remember, and God leads them gently home again where they belong. So, who denies um, our brothers, our sisters, the people are denying themselves and thus refusing to accept the gift of sight by which um, God's self is clearly recognized, God's home remembered, and salvation comes. Today we offer thanks that God has come to search the world for what belongs to God. Fear is a stranger to the ways of love. If we identify with fear, we will be a stranger to ourselves. I am at home. Fear is the stranger here. That's lesson 160. See you tomorrow.